Do you think MK1 right now is pushing himself for being the hardest, or you think Street Fighter 6 is pushing himself as like being like the top dog?
I'm known more of a like a Capcom guy, Capcom fanboy. 100%, I agree. I'm a Capcom fanboy. But
What's going on, Fighting Game Select? We are back today. I am here with casual tryhard himself, Justin Wong.
yeah, I mean, it's always great to like chat with you, talk some fighting game stuff. Like you tell me you had like some interesting topics to talk about this
Yeah,
time around.
man. Back in an era where it used to be like the top three dogs, it used to be Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Marvel. Now we have two of the big dogs that are available right now. We have to do the which one's the best, right? What would you say is the huge, big difference takeaway from Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 6?
One of them is like obviously Mortal Kombat is famous for the block button, and Street Fighter is famous using the joystick or thumb pad or whatever directionals that you want to use, and you hold back or down back to block. Right? Mortal Kombat is known for more like dial combo, while Street Fighter is kind of known for like kind of like linking your combos, right? Like chains and links. So that's like a huge difference as well. The biggest difference is probably the fireballs. They don't clash in Mortal Kombat; they just go through. So both characters get hit. Compared to Street Fighter, where if you throw a Hadouken or a Sonic Boom, they clash and just nullify each other completely. No matter what, these are two games that are fighting games in the same essence, but in terms of like the differences, they're just completely polar opposites. Mortal Kombat is not afraid to kill off a character and bring back the character in a different type of vibe. While Street Fighter, I mean, I think Street Fighter 6, this is the kind of the first time we're like, oh, is Bison really, really, really dead? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Charlie died, but my man came back in Street Fighter 5, as a Frankenstein type of thing. So I guess we'll see if Bison's really dead.
I feel like a character like Bison is so strong in the Street Fighter series that killing him off, I feel like you have to find like an amazing like substitute character. I think JP kind of does that a little bit.
Capcom definitely made sure that if we're replacing Bison, we have to make sure that like he leaves a big impact in the current like scene, or he's definitely doing a great job filling Bison's shoes, right?
How do you think the franchise are doing independently?
I think they're both doing great. Like fighting game is on the rise, right? So Street Fighter 6, they like I think announced like after month 1 or month 2 that they sold over 1 million or 2 million copies. I forgot which one. Month one, right? They sold over like pretty much 1 million, and that was already a huge success. And you could tell that there's so much love in the game. It's like an apology letter from making Street Fighter 5 and everybody having a bad taste. And I think Mortal Kombat is also doing good, but obviously I would say Mortal Kombat 1 has a little bit more bugs, like little quality of life bugs that I've been seeing on Twitter or social media, like I heard like some of the combo trials don't work because like they patched before the game, so I guess they forgot to update some of the combo trials. The netcode's still good, but it's not Street Fighter 6 netcode, right? The one thing that Mortal Kombat does amazing over Street Fighter is the skins.
Oh.
So they call it palettes in this game, right? And the reason why I think it's so good is because one, there's so many palettes and skins that you can already get. Street Fighter, I don't think we don't have anything past costume 1 and costume 2.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. We haven't got any like new DLC stuff. The only thing we got is like Battle Hub cosmetics, and I mean, not a lot of people really. I guess like we control people with like kind of like, oh, let's make like these freaks of nature. But I wanna see what my costumes look like with like, you saw the little jury cute outfit with the pink, the onesie and everything. Like they showed it as like concept art, but it's not released yet. Like the game's been out since June, and we haven't had any things to buy. We had the TNMT, but bro, that was $15 a pop.
Yeah.
So that buying the whole TMT set, that costs more than the game.
Yeah.
Right.
At least we got that theme though at the Battle Hub. Bro.
No, that theme sucks after a week. But yeah, Mortal Kombat, right? Like you can like you earn currency in the game, right? So it becomes a gacha game, where you can spend gold to like go to the shrine, and you can spend 1,000 gold to get a pull. And what you can pull is you can pull concept art, you can pull skins, you can pull like weapon items. You could change how their weapons look like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you can earn that And then there's also a second currency, the silver coins, and you use those silver coins to buy your character slash cameo like cosmetic items, like more clothes, more skins, and more like changing the weapon items to look different, and that's seasonal. So that means after every season, it will be replaced with new items, and you can earn them and like just kind of like get new stuff. That's what I assume that's gonna happen.
That's
Because
crazy.
they're seasonal. What's also cool is when you're playing online in Mortal Kombat, even though the netcode's not the best, you got voice chat. So voice chat could be like a double-edged sword, right? It could be fun, or it could be very like negative depending on who you're fighting. But I think it's really cool that you can communicate with voice chat, especially if it's like, you know, you maybe never met the person before. You're like, maybe you guys vibe very well, right? And you guys could become friends. And Street Fighter 6 doesn't really do that. You know, we talked a lot about Mortal Kombat cons, right? But Street Fighter cons, I think the only thing now is kind of like the input system. It seems like that's like the major talking point. Is like they said they made a fix for it, but I've been actually having new issues after they made a patch. Sometimes I just randomly don't get drive rush. Like if I want to drive rush, I'll just get a parry, and then I'm like, my drive rush doesn't come out afterwards. So I'm just like, this didn't happen before the patch, you know?
Yeah, that's why I meant like my input just gets eaten.
Yeah, it makes me question like, is my stick broken? And I just plug into a different stick, and I'm like, well, it's happening onto the second stick, so I'm like, I don't think my stick's broken unless my second stick is broken. So yeah.
Do you feel like MK1 was an upgrade to MK11?
I played Mortal Kombat 11 for 1 hour of my life. And that was when the game first came out, and I was like, I don't like this game. Coming from always talk about Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 9 being so amazing. They're like so good, so fun. Like I love like Mortal Kombat X especially. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. And because the combo and the action and like just kind of like the flow of match is just really so fast, good.
Right?
Yeah, it's so good. It makes so much sense. The variations were so unique as well too. But ultimately, I just love the combo system. It was so easy to understand. Mortal Kombat 11 comes out, I'm like, where are the combos? And then people just drop out of combos because they use like the MK11 breakaway system. It's like, so they just slip out of your combos. That's like your breaker. It just really wasn't great. Like I never, after that, I just never gave it a chance ever again because I'm just so turned off. So Mortal Kombat 1 comes out and they have this cameo system with assists, right? Cameos, assists. So. And once you see how long these combos can be, the amount of creativity you can do with these combos, it's really cool. Like it's kind of like the Mars Capcom, where you can like really extend your combos in many unique ways. And I thought it was so good. Like I really love Mortal Kombat 1 right now. Like I love playing it because the fact that I can just kind of like, it kind of reminds me back at that MK9 MKX feel, and the movement of the game is really fast with like dashing, backdashing, playing footsies, trying to land a hit to do like a really crazy combo. It's really fast. I know people are saying on Twitter like this game needs to be a first to 3, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't disagree. Like I wouldn't be like, no, we need to keep it first to 2.
I'm really happy that like both games actually got that major upgrade because, you know, I was really scared about fighting games in the future because of like they were so heavily focused on like, you know, making things what they thought accessibility was. Fighting games in general kind of lost a little bit of flavor, and then, you know, some companies are starting to like do that now because they're like late on the game. So, you know, I'm just really hoping that everybody kind of just sees that like, yo, the best thing about fighting games is just allowing people to have great netcode and have fun and have a lot to do for players. Do you think MK1 right now is pushing themselves for being the hardest, or you think Street Fighter 6 is pushing themselves as like being like the top dog?
I get this question every day in my chat. So which game do you like better, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter? Which game is better? And I'm like, it's just so hard to just choose one, because I'm known more of a, you know, like a Capcom guy, Capcom fanboy. 100%, I agree. I'm a Capcom fanboy, but I cannot deny that I am like not having fun with Mortal Kombat 1. I love it. It's like I'm having such a blast playing Mortal Kombat 1. So it's just really hard to choose between the two which one is better and overall gonna come out as top dog. If I had to choose, like from a neutral standpoint and looking at all the pros and cons, You know, it would have to be Street Fighter because like they polished the game. The game is so polished. Mortal Kombat 1, it's such a great game, but there's so many little bugs that it just pisses me off a little bit. Right? Like, you know, there's little bugs, right? And then like I can like look past it because like ultimately in the end like I'm still having a blast. But if I have to be picky, because this is a very picky question,
Yeah.
you have to lay out these bugs that they that do exist in Mortal Kombat 1. They had the player one advantage thing, and you know, even though they addressed it and they fixed it right away, they still haven't addressed all these other like quality of life bugs that could make the game so much more polished. It does seem Mortal Kombat 1 came out so rush.
Yeah.
Because out of nowhere they're like, oh yeah, this game's coming out September, after seeing the Mortal Kombat trailer, and I'm like, wait, what? That's like 5 months from now, right? So like it's like it just seemed like there was no build up. It was like, oh yeah, we're releasing Mortal Kombat 1, by the way. It does seem like it's a maybe like an 80% product. When you're playing story mode, there's literally a scene with Sindel where the subtitle says, oh, MK1 underscore Sindel underscore MP4. Like, so I'm like, I do not
Oh.
I do not know what she said. Like the subtitle was literally just the file's name and not the actual like what she said.
Jesus.
So it's just little bugs
You gotta
here and
you
there.
gotta send me a clip of that, bro.
It's there, but I love MK1. Like I said, even though I'm saying like, you know, it's the little bugs and blah blah blah, but you know, everybody knows that these bugs do exist.
As always, man, thank you so much for chopping it up, man. And I hope you enjoy both of the fighting games and the MP4 title. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him, go follow him, and check out his content, man. He's doing really good, bro. You actually shot so far sky high. It was actually so beautiful to see. So I hope people
appreciate that,
continue. Yeah, I hope people continue on showing you some love, and make sure you guys subscribe to the Fighting Game Select channel, and we'll be seeing you guys next time.